I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not.
Hello, everyone. This is Spitfire coming to you with another one, and we're going to be talking about the Shannon Sharpe and Kwame Brown beef down, beat down, break down, flame up, and everything else. Now, Kwame Brown has flamed Shannon Sharpe. I don't even know what Shannon was even thinking. I don't even understand why a football player would be so passionate about basketball, and the point to where he would take it personal. They were just talking basketball, and in basketball, I've never seen someone take it so personal where Shannon Sharpe took personal shots at Kwame Brown. And undisputed, okay, today we're going to take a look. Let's listen right now.
Why would you settle for a three? Why would you shoot a step back this? He drives the ball. Jamal Murray does a great job of tying him up. And even as he holds onto the ball, he's trying to get the shot up. Aaron Gordon blocks it. Now you're saying, well, he should have pulled up. It's easy to say what you should have done after the fact of knowing what has happened.
Yep.
And Skip, he said, you're supposed to be great? Really, Kwame, of all the people, he should never, ever question anybody's greatness. Because this is what we know. If there's a Mount Rushmore for busts in the NBA history, whether he's the first head, the second head, the third, or the fourth, he's on Mount Rushmore of bust NBA players. There's no question. And then he's going to question a guy that's, whether you say he's first, second, he's top five of the greatest players to ever play.
Shannon Sharpe. Hey, Shannon. Have you lost your God-loving mind, boy? You a guest in the house of this basketball talk. Didn't you know that? And now, since you don't want to act like a guest in this shit, and you want to invalidate me, you football-playing dummy. Nigga, it ain't no first downs in basketball, clown. How you gonna try to invalidate a man who was the #1 draft pick, boy? You want to try to put some bass in your voice when you talking to me? When you on a panel with a nigga that buckled you down, boy? You on a panel with a white boy that blamed his coach for not making it to college, and you want to try to invalidate me, nigga? Are you a clown or what? I'm so glad that you just exposed yourself, you clown. You think you gonna put some bass in your voice when you talking to me, nigga? And that white boy made you say, I'm just trying to let me finish. Let me finish. You a guest in this house of basketball, nigga. Ain't no first downs in motherfucking basketball. You big, tall, thick-tongued punk motherfucker. You a thick-tongued idiot.
Now I do, and it's not because I'm cool with Kwame and everything like that. I have to call it like I see it. It is so ironic to how when you disagree with someone, or when you disagree with what the narrative is, or what people, if you disagree with people, the attack that you have to go through. A few months ago, when I had an interview with R. Kelly, I suffered the same backlash as what Kwame constantly gets. And it's ironic that you can't have a difference of opinion without being attacked personally. Like it's supposed to be something that you can have a difference of opinion and converse about on these YouTube streets. But no, when you disagree with people, or when people are jealous, or whatever it is that they or whatever it is, they will come at you with attacks, and you're like, what the hell that come from? And you don't even think what it is you said, what it is you done, that even warrants all that. But I'm telling you, people have come to the point to where if you disagree with them, you're against them. You can't have a different mindset. We can't be unique in that way. And that is really sad in today's society, to where you got to go along. So nobody can challenge everybody. Everybody got to say, LeBron is the best player of all time. So everybody got to say it. Everybody got to say Kobe is the best player of all times. MJ is the best player. The best players all times is who you like. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I was talking with the Kels situation, Kels is in the situation. It's what he desires that he thinks will help him. And this is the same thing. Different scenarios, but the kind of the same thing. And this is the point that I'm making. This is so sad that we as a people have to sustain this type or endure this type of beef unnecessarily. Sometimes you can beef with somebody, you don't even know where the beef come from, all because you did something that they didn't like. And that's just ridiculous. And the people who's taking it personal like that, like Shannon Sharp, or even in my situation over here in the Kale sector, they really need some self-reflecting. You know what I mean? And I just know exactly what Kwame is going through and everything else. And this is just sad. Just talking sports, you just can't have a difference of opinion in sports. And now it comes to this and it goes global. And this is the sad thing. Stuff like this will go global when two black men is going at odds. You get what I'm saying? Just like even in the camp sector, when two content creators going at it. Just because one had a conversation with someone that they wanted to have a conversation with. It's just crazy. This just doesn't even make any sense. Kwame flamed him, though. He flamed Shannon good. And Shannon, I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know if it was if it was just on the spot. I don't know what it is, but you ought to have known. After he done flamed Gil and he done flamed Bo Stevens and Matt Barnes, I know you knew that he was going to throw and drag your ass through hellfire. I just knew he thought that. And it's so funny because I'm looking at all of the people in the main sector who don't like Kwame, okay? There are different sectors of the internet. There are the how-to sectors. If you want to know how to do something, you're in that sector. There's the craft sector. You want to know how to make something or do crafting. There's DIY sector. There is the main sector where people talk about all different types of stuff and what's going on and trending. That's this sector. Then you got the R. Kelly sector. That's the sector I'm in. It's all different types, and there are pros and cons and nays and yays and ops and everything in every sector. You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say, I don't understand why on God's green earth did you go on national TV or on the main platform and talk that shit about Kwame, and you didn't think that you was gonna get flamed. You really didn't think that. Like, if I was you and you did that, I would have been waiting. You should have had a YouTube channel set up, because I'm telling you, there are a lot of y'all. You can say what you want to say. There are a lot of y'all out there who own these big podcasts that's sponsored by these big entertainers or networks. And y'all sat out there and left that and put that on the shelf to get your own personal YouTube channel to come at people or to be able to say what you want to say, because you don't want to be under that policy to where you got to conduct yourself a certain way. So if you get your own channel, you can be a little bit more lenient on how you can't do it exactly what you want to do, but you can sit up there and say a little bit more what you want to say. And I'm not going to even lie. I see a lot of y'all celebrities or what you call it getting personal channels as the big podcast, because you can get at the people like you want to now. And you can come down with the people. It ain't fun being structured. And I see a lot of y'all got these platforms like we do now, or what y'all call small bloggers, because it's fun down here with the people. I get it. I see it. I know it and realize it. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to Spitting Fire. I'm your girl, R.A. I'm back. Fire out.